Namaskar, hello and a very warm welcome to CIET NCERT's special live phone and interactive program. And this is our 5-day online series going on DIKSHA, that is Digital Infrastructure for Knowledge Sharing. My name is Tanvi Khurana and you're watching us on Evidya, channel number 6 to channel number 12. Today is the day 5 of this training, the final day where the quiz link will be given to you, and the topic for today's program is online courses on DIKSHA. And we are going to discuss the details of online courses. In this entire training, we have learned so much regarding the digital Jadui Pitara, be it virtual labs, be it FLN, be it education for all vertical, and even the policy perspectives and scope in education on DIKSHA. So a lot has been discussed so far. If in case you have missed these earlier sessions, day 1 to day 4, please watch it on NCERT Official, that is our YouTube channel. And you're also watching us this program live on NCERT Official. If you have any questions, any queries, you can write it down in the live chat box of the program and share it with us. We have a guest with us and she'll be more than happy to answer all your doubts towards the end of this program. And if you have not registered yourself yet, then please do it. There are multiple methods to do that as well. Yes, I'll explain you the process once again towards the end of the program, but if you have not registered it, so do it. And if in case you have any doubts and you want to give us a call, then the number would be 8800440559. And for any queries you want to email us, the email ID would be training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in. Let me please introduce to you our guest for today, and she is nobody else but Dr. Angel Ratnabai. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am. Ma'am is an assistant professor from CIET NCERT, and let me tell you that this whole 5-day online series, online training, has been organized by nobody else but CIET NCERT, which is Central Institute of Educational Technology. So we are all set for your questions, and we are all set to begin this conversation on online courses on DIKSHA. Let's understand what exactly online courses are. So, ma'am, I would request you to just define online courses for all our viewers.
Okay. Thank you so much, Tanvi, for this introduction and welcome. And today we are going to talk about online courses on DIKSHA, but it's very important for us to understand, first of all, what do we mean by online course. So we were also trying to find out one specific definition which we can give during this training, but unfortunately what we found is there are several definitions with several perspectives. So I would like to just put online course in a simpler term for us to understand in this way. It is nothing but a set of instructional experiences using the digital network for interaction, learning and dialogue that can be text-based, audio-based and multimedia-based. Okay. So this is what we have come out to explain what online course is. To put in a simpler way, if you wanted to get the complete learning experience through various digital resources in a structured manner, then it can be called as online course. Okay. So the moment we say this, there are many people who calls just 2 videos putting together and calling it as online course. So we need to really differentiate between digital resource and an online course. So online course will have a set of digital resources which is pedagogically organized for us to learn, and it will have a complete structure in itself so that the learning is complete and it helps us to achieve the objectives. So whenever I'm going to refer during this whole program as online course, we don't refer to digital resources, just patching up 2-3 resources and calling it as online course. For us, online course means it is a complete instructional experience using digital network for interaction, learning and dialogue.
Okay, ma'am, now that we know what exactly is an online course, we would like to understand that why is it even required? When we have the digital resources, why is the course required? What is the need? And were there any challenges to develop these online courses?
Okay, so coming to the need of online course right now, this online course is is not a new concept. It has been there long time ago also. It has been for the last 10 years. There are several players in the international level who are offering, national level who are offering, and even Government of India has taken lots of initiatives. But during this pandemic, it has really widened the need and widen the scope of online courses in the field. And when we see the need, like it is also, it's very affordable, because there are many things which you wanted to learn. Like for example, I was always interested to learn painting.
Okay.
Right? So, but I never got a time for learning, because like there was nobody to give me, like after school hours, there was no one to just take me to a place where I can study. Even when I've grown up, I wanted to learn about painting in detail, but because of my professional engagement or my studies, I was not able to put extra effort. Okay. And even sometimes financially I was not able to do it. So there are many courses which doesn't allow you to learn many things which you really want to learn. But online courses are more affordable, because it can be given without even a cost. It's a platform. There are many platforms this freely offers online course. It's all you need is a small gadget, even your mobile phone, and at least a minimum internet connectivity, which has become part and parcel of our life. So it's, first of all, online courses are affordable when it is made free. Okay, this is an underlining point. And it's also flexible. There are online course gives us flexibility in learning on our own time. Okay, there is a possibility that we can make a course flexible, not just telling that there are 8 periods from 9 to 5. You have to come every hour when the teacher is available. It's not like that. There is a lot of scope that I can learn whenever I want, however I want, in my own pace, in my own free time. So there is a possibility that we can make the learning flexible. Another thing, it's not dependent on physical location. So during pandemic, that's more thing, like we couldn't really make everyone to physically meet each other, learn from a teacher to student. We couldn't come to school, we couldn't go to college. That's where the scope of online course has really expanded, and irrespective of physical meeting each other, we were able to learn in the online mode itself. We were able to connect virtually. We were able to access the content virtually in an online environment, and then keep learning about it. And also there is a possibility that we can learn from the authoritative sources. For example, whenever we say teacher training, many teachers wishes to attend the teacher training of NCERT. But if you do only physical training, it's not possible to really cover up so many teachers by NCERT alone. But online courses have given the scope. Like during even pandemic, like for example, there is a program Nishta which started in 2019. We did it in a face-to-face mode. When we did face-to-face mode, across 1 year, we could reach 27,000 teachers.
Okay.
But when the pandemic came and then we couldn't continue face-to-face mode, we moved to an online course. But we could see the same teachers recording their lessons and putting on in online mode. And in a year, we could reach 27 lakh teachers. So that's a kind of difference it can make. So thousands have moved to lakhs. The thing is, like, there were many people able to access to the experts, learning from the experts.
Yes.
So that is one of the scope, like, no, that is also provides the need for developing such online course by experts in the field, by the authoritative organizations who has the mandate of training on certain areas. And also there is possibility that this online courses provides professional training and university credits. Like, there are possibilities. So online course is really required.
Okay, so there are so many reasons that online courses sure are required, and I'm sure the teachers who are watching this program, so this is going to be very beneficial if they scroll on to these online courses. So a lot to look forward to, actually, I should say. And ma'am, during this online courses only, we've heard two terms, which is MOOC and SPOOC.
Yeah.
So would you like to tell us what is the relation between these two with the online courses that we are discussing here?
Okay. So just to know, this is two terms very commonly used, MOOC and SPOC. Like as we say, we can see like when we see MOOCs, like it talks about massive open online course. So MOOC stands for massive online open online course, which very clearly defines from the terminology itself. It is a massive course.
Okay.
So what does massive mean? Is it 500 a massive, 1000 a massive, lakh a massive? That depends again. Okay, but it is more like it's open.
Okay.
Anybody can join. There is no restriction of age. There is no restriction. You can't control. Saying that like you only these people can join this course. So it's completely open for people to join, right?
Okay.
And also it's completely an online course. So the last two terms are common in both MOOC as well as book is online course.
Okay.
So this is two different approaches of online course we can say. One is which is massive in nature, which is a MOOC we call it. The SPOC is, S stands for small or specific. So when we say it, like for example, I want to run an online course for third year BSc student.
Okay.
I have a specific target group, right?
Right.
Which is a very small group, and I want to only run that within that space. It is institutional based. I want to run to the BSc students of so and so college, or I want to run for class 12 students of this particular state.
Okay.
So when I just restrict myself, then it becomes a private, like no, I have a restricted environment. But in MOOC it is not restricted, it is open. Anybody can join. So when this is like only to understand certain feasibilities. For example, if it is a SPOC, when I have a very fixed target group whom I know by name, I know all the 40 students in my classroom. So when I want to run a course, it's very easy for me to create a kind of an interaction in that manner. But if if it is a MOOC and if there are 27 lakh teachers joining in that course, I cannot keep a course where I need to really correct each and every assignment. So the features in the course changes, then that can be modified according to the category of the course, the approach you are following. So it's just a terminology which gives. So I would like to just explain from the context of what is running in the states. For example, we are running program called NISHTA. Right? NISHTA is something which many of the teachers are aware. It's a massive program which is running for teachers' capacity building. So that is an online course which doesn't restrict anybody. There are people who are coming. The course is NISHTA elementary. When we are running, we are telling this is targeting to teachers who are working at elementary level, irrespective of government school or private school or aided school, or even parents who are at that level who is having an elementary child joins this course. There is no one who stops saying that you are not a teacher, should not join. So that's how it becomes a massive online open course. So NISHTA is an example of that.
Okay.
But when we say SPOC, like when we say it's like a very small course, it cannot run in platform like DIKSHA because DIKSHA is open platform.
Yes.
It doesn't restricts you saying that close, put a lock and say only when I open you can enter. So DIKSHA platform is basically for offering MOOCs.
Okay.
Okay. SPOC is more like a particular, like we have a portal called ICT Curriculum.
Okay.
Okay. So ICT Curriculum is a Moodle based learning management system where we run courses only for ICT awardees.
Okay.
So only 122 people are like 120 plus people were registered and only those people can do the course. Others cannot join on their own. So in that case, we are running that course for a targeted group, very specific, which is very small, which is closed. So that's an example of SPOC.
Okay. It's very clear now that the difference is major. One is an open thing and one is for a specific particular group. Okay. Ma'am, I also asked you about the challenges you faced regarding the developing of online courses. Are there any few points you would like to discuss here?
Yeah, there are advantages as well as challenges in an online course when we run. So though we are going to very specifically talking about running online courses on DIKSHA, it's also very important for us to understand the overall advantages and challenges as well. So when we look at challenges, I have been telling already, like there is a flexibility, there is a convenience, there is possibility of giving variety of content, cost can be saved. So there is a long list of advantages. But there are also there are also challenges, like when somebody has to do an online course, the basic thing is the digital literacy. At least everyone who wants to do an online course should be able to access the portal, should know how to log in, how to register themselves. So there is a basic digital literacy that's required. So sometimes what we see is the basic literacy itself is lacking in teachers, which is stopping them from doing online courses. So that is one of the major challenge where the digital literacy becomes an important thing. Second thing, certain times a technical issue. Sometimes the portal doesn't work. So that becomes a challenge because every single person is not in a position to really understand like which is a technical issue, which is an academic issue. So that is also one challenge where there is a need that again becomes a part of digital literacy. And sometimes technology fails. So technical issues, when it often raises, there is a challenge for the learners to do it. When they don't know how to proceed, where to proceed, when certain technology aspects are not known. For example, if there is an error, it pops up and says, sometimes people are not aware whether it's an error in a portal, whether it's an error in an internet connection. So these are some of the technical issues that comes. That's a kind of, again, a challenge, how to handle the technical issues.
Okay.
The other thing is like, whenever we go online course, it doesn't automatically give a human interaction. There is a need to seriously plan the interaction. So when we had the NISHTA face-to-face program, we can see the presenter, the mentor and the learners were talking to each other in a very nice way, interacting with each other. The moment you move to online, there was no direct interaction, but there is a need to plan an interaction. To bring that human interaction level goes less in online, but which need to be prepared. So if you see in the NISHTA program, to make that human interaction happen, so there was an additional effort put to take live session through TV channel, live session through YouTube channel. There was groups made in WhatsApp and Telegram, so that still there will be a human interaction that happens. And online course becomes more of a self-motivated learning process. That also gives. So what we see is the number of people who join the course and the number of people who really pass out of the course. It's the percentage is very low. This is not only the scenario of India, it's a scenario of the whole world. Hardly like 2 to 3% of the people clears in a international level also. So there is a need for self-motivation. There are motivational issues when they have to go. So there is a need to plan strategies in online course such that the motivation can be maintained. So that's where we need, even though it is massive, we need to make smaller groups so that they will be able to interact with each other. One person can motivate the other person, kind of. And sometimes the time management in a normal classroom, teacher is there or somebody is there, there is a time to ring the bell. So time is managed, but when it comes to an online course, sometimes until and otherwise we take an effort, the time management becomes very difficult. Many times we forget that we need to complete our assignments. So there is a need for a prompt. Sometimes on the last day only we all struggle to complete it. For example, today is the last day for completing most of the courses which is on CPD course. Today by end of the day the courses will close.
Okay.
You can see from morning there is a high traffic in the portal where everyone is trying to close doing the course from morning. So there is a time management issue as well.
Okay.
Sometimes the way we wanted to assess, like for example, skill-based assessments when we wanted to do, that also becomes a challenge in online portal because putting in all the technology to really check the skills becomes a challenge. And sometimes also there are children and learners with special needs. To address all the people with different special needs becomes a challenge. And sometimes once the learner, the teacher or the mentor is not aware of how to teach in online, that becomes a challenge as well.
Okay, so there are multiple challenges, but still everyone works so hard to overcome these challenges.
Yeah.
Ma'am, we are talking about online courses. So would you like to give us the details? What type of courses are there on DIKSHA portal?
Yes, we can just go about like 2 different major programs are running in DIKSHA portal which NCERT is conducting, and even other states are conducting through DIKSHA. So if you see the slide, I have just put 2 things, major things. One is the NISHTA. So NISHTA is a national initiative for school heads and teachers holistic development, which is a holistic teacher training program that's running. Okay, this holistic teacher training program is started from 2019, and now it's from 2020 we are running in online mode. So that's running in the DIKSHA platform itself. So there are 4 different NISHTAs that has happened right now. And there is another set of things other than NISHTA, which is a national level program based on the need and requirement. NCERT and as well as every individual states and school boards run their own continuous professional development courses. Okay, so let me just throw a little more light on NISHTA. When we say NISHTA, it's a program which is initiated by NCERT, and under the aegis of Government of India it's being implemented, and it's a flagship program which is really happening. So this is the pathway we have come through in NISHTA. We have just started face-to-face program of NISHTA elementary, targeting about 42 lakh teachers and school heads of elementary level education, but we could complete 17 lakh teachers in that area. We could complete the 17 lakh teachers training during elementary phase. And when we moved on to training at secondary level, then during pandemic we moved on to online also, and then we started moving. There was a separate program for NISHTA secondary level teachers. So to help them to understand what kind of teaching should happen in class 9 to 12. As secondary is 9 to 12 as per NEP 2020. So there was also another program called NISHTA FLN, which is more focused on how to improve foundational literacy and numeracy, and there was a program now which is happening in this year. It is for master trainers program on NISHTA ECC. Basically it's to enrich the early childhood care and education. So these are the stages we have come through, and if we have seen these programs are being implemented, NCERT has developed the course content and provided to the states. So the states are implementing this program. States, UTs and the school boards are implementing this program in their state in their own tenant in DIKSHA. So the teachers are joining in their on the platform, and they are completing these courses. So this particular program, there is a structured way of follow-up, because state is regularly sending the link. They know who are the teachers, so they are reaching out to the teachers and sending that you do this course. So teachers are aware that there is an NISHTA program. I have to complete this course, I have to submit this course certificate to state. So NISHTA program is very structured and it is running through state, so the teachers are aware of it. They are able to participate. As government teachers, even all the CBSE teachers are doing this course under the CBSE tenant, where CBSE is offering the course. But we wanted to orient all the viewers here about the other aspect of the course, which is called the CPD courses on DIKSHA, which is Continuous Professional Development Course. So basically NCERT in this particular year, we are running these courses in our platform. These are generic courses. Basically this is available on DIKSHA. Similar to this, every state knows there are specific need in the state. So there are several courses which are created by state, and then it is also available in DIKSHA. So the viewers here can search for such courses. They may not get a direct answer direct order that you should do this, then only you will get a certificate, then only you will get a promotion. This is for that. There is no force on you. But this is a self-learning space. DIKSHA is a place where it also provides space for you to do your self-learning. So through what you can learn is all through this continuous professional development courses. So these courses right now which you can see are the courses which are running, and today the batches are getting closed for this academic year. But within next 10 days, again NCERT will reopen all these courses. So when we reopen, where do you get this information about? Where are these courses? Where do we get? We put all these course links in our social media page of Facebook. So when you follow us on NCERT Facebook page, you will be able to get the details of every course. Whenever it is launched, you get the course link. So let me also show you what kind of things will be in our courses. So basically all the online courses which NCERT is providing or the states are providing will have these components. Basically there will be resources which are like text resources which you can read and learn. There will be videos which are of explanatory format and the demonstration format. So you can watch these videos and learn yourself. Then read the materials and learn yourself, and there will be activities which are online, offline. There are types of interactive activities, there are reflective activities. This helps you to really check your understanding, learn what is given there. So there are activities which you can participate. Surely there will be assessment, at the end of which usually in our courses the certification criteria is added in the course. Mostly like NCERT courses only when you get 70% and above. In the assessment you will be getting the certificate. And there are additional resources. It's not that you learn only what we give a lot of additional resources in terms of links to different websites, links to different reading resources, references of the books which you can learn, all that. So that helps you to expand your learning at your own pace. And also all these courses, most of the courses also has live interaction through TV and YouTube. So that is where the learners have to keep watch over the instructions given in the course. Whenever you join a course, there will be instruction about the course. We need to read that. Many people do not read it. So they keep on asking where to go for the content, where to go for the certificate, how do I get certificate? When you go to a course, there is an instruction to the course where all these details are there. So the thing is, all the learners, when you join any course in the DIKSHA platform, you should surely read the instruction strategies. So let me just take you through one course so that you will understand like one or two courses to show you how you can join yourself in a course. Basically, when we release our course, you will be getting a link like this in our social media post which we put it. Even in this course, so for example, let me open this link. Okay, right now you can see it's opening in the portal, right? So this is how the course opens. But here you can see now, whenever a course opens, this is through the link I have joined now. Whenever you get a link, you click on the link and join, or copy the link and paste and you can join. Usually every course has actually a do ID. The way you have house number, right? Every course has a number which is called as do ID. Sometimes you may use this do ID to search the course. So for example, I'm just copying this do ID. Okay, I'm just going again to DIKSHA platform directly. I can just go to, okay, so I'm just going to DIKSHA platform. I'm just going to explore and I can just search here. I'm just searching the do ID here. Can you see? Even then you can get the course. So this is the second way you can go to the course. For example, you don't know the course ID. You don't know the link. But you know only the title. Something I remember that there is an action research course. Even then you can go to this course and then search action research. Only the challenge here is you will get all the action research course in this platform. So you can see here there is an action research course here which is being conducted by Jharkhand state. There is an action research course running in Gujarati by Gujarat. So there is an action research course which is being run by Mizoram. So the thing is whose course you want to join. So if you belong to a particular state, you should better ask your state and find out which course I have to join. So get the course link instead of searching. That would be the appropriate way to identify the course. Because if you want to only search a particular course run by NCERT, then you need to check whether there is a publisher detail here at the end of every course. You should see action research by NCERT. Right? But NCERT is also offering, this is batch 6. Already we have completed 5 batches, now 6th batch is running. So it is always better that you please connect with the particular organization who is offering the course. Whenever you join a course, you should know who is offering the course. Many times they will join the course offered by CBSE, and whenever they get a query, they will call to NCERT.
Okay.
So it is very important whenever you join course on DIKSHA, because on DIKSHA, courses are being offered by states, school boards, NCERT, everyone. So you should surely know what is the title of your course, if possible what is the link of your course, and also who is offering the course. This much is the minimum thing you should know. And whenever you go to a course, now I have just landed up in the course, I want to join the course. How do I join? So you can see here there is a text called join course.
Right.
But when you see here, it's not active. I can't join. There is no clickable thing. Why? Because it clearly gives enrollment for this batch is closed on 28 to 23. So this particular course is right now not open for you to join.
Okay.
Right? Because you can see when is the date of this course. You can get all the details. You don't need to go and ask anyone. You can check the details on your right side. When was this course started? It started on 15th September.
Yeah.
The batch end date is 31st. So today the course is getting closed.
Right.
But the enrollment end date is 28th.
28th of February.
February. So already enrollment is closed. So now you can't join the course. So after February only those who are already enrolled can do this course. So look for the details. Don't simply, so many people what they do is when they don't see the clickable link, they start complaining. Join button is not working. Okay. So viewers, please ensure that whenever you are seeing a course, try to understand the course, who is offering the course, when is the course being offered. So there are important dates which are given in the batch details, right? One is when the course is starting, when the course is ending, and another detail would be when you can stop enrollment, when the enrollment will be closed. So this is very important for us to look for when you are joining a course. For example, let me open another course where you can join today, right? So this is a course which is running, but this is not open. We are not asking everyone to join this course because this is only for the master trainers. Right now this is running. So this link is not published publicly.
Okay.
It's not in public, right? So because this link is already publicly announced in our social media, but this link we have not announced.
Okay.
Why? Because we don't want everyone to join in this course. So here you can see whenever the date is over. This is started on 17th February. This is going to close on 31st March and 25th May you can enroll yourself. In that case, there will be a button called the button like this, which is green in color now, which shows that you are active.
Right.
You can still join. So there is an intimation. Before you join your course, read these details. Why? It will help you to understand what is this course about.
Okay.
So that some of the courses you can offer. For example, even if you don't have any course, you wanted to just go and search, like I want to go and simply search what are the courses being offered by Jharkhand state.
Okay.
Okay, then you should just go to this particular explore, go to the state, then select Jharkhand and then just explore. Then you need to go to the courses and then explore. So like this you have to keep exploring here. There are content which is added, but right now it may not be displaying. Maybe there is a small technical challenge, as I said, as a challenge. There is a small technical challenge today. So let's come back to how do you join a course. Whenever you get to the ID, you will just click on the course. You can see here it asks to access the course, you have to log in and join the course. Last 3 days you must have watched how to access a resource. Whenever you want to search for any digital resource, you don't need to log in. But whenever you need to join a course, you need to log in. Why? Because you are going to get a certificate. So your name should be registered. Okay? Otherwise, you can't get the certificate properly. So when you wanted to log in, first time, I'm coming to the portal for the first time. I have never registered myself.
Okay.
Then you can register yourself also. So the other ways, there are multiple ways of registering yourself in the platform and joining the course. One is that you register in this platform with creating a new ID and password. But if you have a Facebook already, a Google account with you, if you have a Gmail ID with you, you don't need to fill all this. You directly go to sign in with Google. I can log in with my mail ID. So right now it will ask for your password because my mail is open, it automatically open now. But otherwise it will ask you for the password. After going here, you should surely fill your profile, who you are. It's very important for you to tell who you are. So you just go to this at the top. You can see now, since I logged in, my first cap letter of my name comes here because my name is Angel. It comes as A.
Okay.
So when I click on this, it gives my full name, right? So here you can see there is something called as profile. Ensure that you update your profile properly. Right? So you can see that some of the details will be filled because I have already filled it, but otherwise you have to fill all the details. You have to edit these two things and give your details also. Here when you edit, it will ask for the details. Sorry. Okay. Right. When I edit, you can add your name. So this is my name. I have to select my role. I have to select which state I belong to, district, block, cluster, school. So if, for example, if you are not a teacher or a student in school, if you are a parent, you can click parent and then just select till state and district. These things is not mandatory. Okay. But if you are a teacher or a student or a school head who are in education system, though these three things are not marked as compulsory, mandatory, please try to fill all these details for a better coordination with you when you do a course. And once you do everything, please submit this so that your profile is updated. Okay, right now I have not filled all the details, so it's like not taking it up. So this is something which you need to come first to do it. Where you will do it, again I'm just repeating, you will go to the top corner, right corner, where your alphabet, first alphabet of your name shows up. There you will see profile and then you need to join and update it. Okay. So now I have updated my profile. So I'm just coming back. I wanted to go to this particular course, right? I want to see this particular course. So you can see now I have logged in with my ID. Now I can enroll this.
It's
okay. So sorry, I have to just click on the next course. Yeah. Now I can join this course. It allows me to directly join. So now the moment you join, this is very, very important for all the viewers. Whenever you are joining first time for a course, the very first time, or if you have not done it for the first time like this, you have to do two things in this. Whenever you go to a profile, you can see your details like this. In this, there is one information which you need to select as user ID.
Okay.
The way you have your ID number, Aadhaar ID and all that, there is a user ID. We shortly called it as UUID, which is user unique ID. Okay. So that is a number. This is something which you need to save it for yourself, because later if you want to raise any complaint, you always have to refer with this, because this in this particular portal, your ID is this. Your name cannot be identified, but with this you will be able to be identified. So this is very unique. For every user it is unique. For example, if Tanvi joins through mobile with one ID, and with in the desktop you use another mail ID and join, then you will have two IDs.
Okay.
So you should not do that. Always log in with only one mail ID or one phone number. So you should not log in with two different IDs and have two different UUIDs, which will be difficult for you to manage. So always join with one mail ID. Use in DIKSHA portal only one mail ID and one mobile number. And don't create separate accounts with separate phone number and separate mail ID. Okay. So when you come to this platform, it's very, very important that you save this UUID. You can see in the screen, you can see this first time when you join your course, you will be able to get this. You have to take up this particular thing. And the second very important thing you need to do, there is a concern to give. You need to check this. If you don't check this, your teachers, your mentors will not come to know who you are. So it has to, this is very clear that you are only sharing your details with your course coordinator. It will not go to anybody else. So I'm going to share my details with only the administrators of the course. So you need to do a check mark and then share it. So this is one thing. For example, if you have already joined the course, you didn't find out, you didn't use the UUID and save it. All these days you are doing lot of courses, but you never saw your UUID.
Okay.
How do you go and see your UUID? So here, if you see here, there is profile data. When you join any course, on your right side, there is profile data sharing. Click on update. Okay. So it will share my profile data. When you click on share my profile data and click on save, again this will appear. Please try to save your UUID, right? And then save it. This is very important thing. So first thing, when you want to join a course, you should know the course link or a do ID, so that you can search properly and then join the course. Second thing is, when you wanted to join the course, you should know when the course starts, when the course ends, when the enrollment will close it, who is offering the course, so that it will be easy for you to join the course. Third, once you want to join the course, you need to register yourself on the DIKSHA platform. You can use Gmail ID and join the course also. And when you're registering, don't forget to update your profile, save your UUID, and share your consent for sharing the data. Give consent for sharing the data. This is very important. Then after you join the course, within the prescribed time, you can go through. This is how a course looks on DIKSHA. Whenever you go to DIKSHA, you will be able to see the course. So here something like course overview is here. Many people don't read this. There is a document, there is a resource called course instruction. So when you click on this course instruction is where you get to know about what is your passing score in this particular course. For example, this is NCERT's course content, right? So in this course content, you can see it's very clearly in this document. It is written when you will get a certificate.
Okay.
Right? Only when you get 70% in the final assessment, you will get certificate. And also it gives you option where to go and download your certificate. Every detail is given. So you should be able to go through the content which is given. So here, I'm coming back to the course. This is how your course looks in DIKSHA platform. So you will have digital resources mapped. There will be videos, there will be text resources, there will be activities. So one by one you have to go through. When you go through one material, you complete it. And when you complete it, you can give whichever material you like, you can rate it also.
Okay.
This rating will help us to understand which is good and which is bad. You can give your details here. And once you can see here your module progress. In this first module, there are 3 resources. You have done only 1 right now. So there are 2 more to do, and whenever you complete, you will get a check mark.
Okay.
So this helps a learner to understand what am I doing, how much I am progressing. So I have completed. Now when I come to the whole course, in the whole course also it shows the percentage of completion. Right?
Right.
So you should keep a track of yourself to do your course. So basically the thing is, maybe when you are going through the course, you completely complete your course. There is a quiz at the end, which is the final assessment. When you complete your course, then if you meet all the expectations, then you will get a certificate.
Okay.
Where will you check for your certificate? No need to send mails to anybody to ask my certificate, please send it to me. Don't check your mail, right? The certificate will not be available in the course page. Where will be your certificate? It will be in your learner's passbook. What is learner's passbook? You go to your profile, like you are again going to your thing and going to your profile. When you scroll it down, you can see my learnings. Whatever I am doing, this is my learner passbook. Whatever I am doing will be there. I have joined so many courses.
Okay.
But I didn't finish any course here. Right? So it will show you, you joined so many courses. You can see how many courses I have joined, but I didn't complete.
Right.
Out of this, only 1 course I have completed. and this particular certificate will go to your learner's passbook.
And from here, they can download
They
the
can
certificate.
simply click on the certificate and download your certificate.
Okay.
Okay, so always you will download your certificate from the profile page. You should not try contacting each and every one. To keep you aware, it takes minimum 15 days sometime to generate your certificate. So never ever start complaining immediately. Wait for at least 15 days so that you get your certificate. Even after 15 days you don't get a certificate, to whom should you contact? You should contact who is offering the course. If the state is offering the course, contact state SCRT. If CBSE is offering the course, contact your CBSE team. If NCRT is offering course, contact your NCRT team. So you should contact who is offering the course. So that's where that is very, very important to know. So this is how anybody can do online course in DIKSHA platform and be benefited for your online learning. We have a few minutes left out, so I think we will take up 1 or 2 questions maximum. Maybe one question at a last, so that because today is the last day of the training program, we also would like to tell about the assessment as well.
Absolutely. And I'm sure all the viewers, they are waiting for their quiz link to be uploaded. Ma'am, we have received a question from one of our viewers, and they are asking, can we call this a real course and not just an online course?
Yes, this is a course offered in online platform. What do you mean by real? I do not know. The thing is, this is for your learning. When you are learning seriously, whatever you are doing in the normal classroom, you will be able to achieve here as well. The very important thing is that you need to learn. We need to get into that spirit. What we see is some of the learners just go and simply click on course, scroll and get the certificate and go. But that's not the spirit of learning. These online courses are not here for just earning a certificate. It is there for you to really learn about it, to professionally develop ourselves. So it is very important that we take it in the spirit of learning. Then only it will be a real learning, real course. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Just so let's move on to conclude this 5 days training program.
Absolutely. So let me show you the website and tell you how you can be a participant, how you can register yourself, and what are the courses, what are the topics that we discussed in this 5-day online training. So all you have to do is type CIET on your browser.
So let me show the screen as well, as you are saying.
Yeah. So here is the screen. You can see there are so many options. Go to the events section. The third last option is workshop/training. Please click on it. Once you click on it, scroll it further. The first current activity is the current activity DIKSHA. Click on it and another page will open. This is the entire schedule of our 5-day online training. The topics has been mentioned, the introduction has been mentioned, the objective, who all can participate, all the details have been mentioned here. So once you scroll it a little bit more further, you can see there is a QR code. Just scan this QR code and register yourself, or just above the QR code there is a link. Once you click on it, a form will appear. Fill in the details and you can participate in it. So here is the quiz link. You can see it has been uploaded. Once you click on this quiz link, this is the post session quiz, and you have approximately 20 days for this entire quiz to take part in it. And let me repeat that if you score 70% and above marks, you will be eligible for the certificate. And like ma'am said, please wait for at least 15 days for your certificate to be uploaded, and maximum would be 30 days. So do not ask, do not worry, and be assured that you will get the certificate within 30 days. So please have patience, wait for it, and just score 70% and above marks. That's the spirit you all should have. There is also a feedback link which is given. If you click on it, is there any feedback you want us to have, any improvement you want us to do, then share those feedbacks. Your feedbacks are really relevant and important for all of us, for our entire team.
Yeah, I just wanted to add one point here. When the certificates, because this time we have seen many new people have joined this training, because earlier there are several people who are regularly participating. But one thing is, your certificate will be mailed, because this is not a program running on DIKSHA platform. This is going to be a Google form based assessment. So the certificate will be mailed to you. So the thing is, you sometimes, because the certificates are mailed in bulk, sometimes your certificate will be in your spam. So kindly check before you complain or raise your ticket. So please wait for a month at least, so that within a month you will get it. After that, even after a month you don't get your certificate, then only please write to, there is a help desk ID given at the bottom of the sheet. So you are expected only to mail to this ID, or do not mail to the whole world and ask, I have not received the certificate. That will not help.
Yes.
If you didn't get certificate after a month, then you should just go and write to this particular mail ID with your details.
Let me tell you the email ID. It's training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in, and we can also show you the link. If you have missed the earlier sessions, the day 1 to day 4, this is the link. Click on it and all the 5 sessions will appear here on this particular screen. So you have everything for this online training course, and I hope you have got all the answers you were looking for. So thank you so much for being a part of this program, and thank you so much, Angel ma'am, for letting us know all the each and every minute details of online courses on DIKSHA. I'm sure the teachers, they are going to be very happy with the online courses, with the resources they have access to. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, and happy learning through online mode as well.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you to all the viewers as well. I really hope that you're satisfied, you are happy with the entire outcome, with the entire success of this 5-day online training. And we are wrapping up our training here. So if in case you have missed it, you can watch it on NCRT Official, that is our YouTube channel. And our upcoming next program is Sayog. Stay here, keep on watching eVidya channels, and the topic of discussion would be role of happiness in physical and mental health. So all the very best. Thank you. Take care. Namaste.